go from gold to span. But this is funner. That's what, turn 4, turn 5? Hey, how's it going today, guys? Today's historic Brawl video is Minsc and Boo, Timeless Heroes, a legendary planeswalker. Minsc? Oh, that's right, that's their name. Forget about how planeswalkers are different. When Minsc and Boo, Timeless enters the battlefield at the beginning of our upkeep, if you do not control a creature named Boo, create Boo, a legendary 1/1 red hamster creature token with trample and haste. We can +1 Minsc here to put 3+1 counters on any target creature with trample or haste. We can also -2 at any point to sacrifice a creature. When we do, Minsc and Boo deals X damage to any target where X is that creature's power. And if the sacrifice creature was a hamster, we draw X cards. So this deck is going to be kind of like a fling deck, where we are going to be focused on trying to get our monsters big and -2ing on Minsc here. Or if not, we do have cards like Fling and Thud to sacrifice a creature, send that power level damage at our opponent's face. To help us to get to those bigger numbers, we have a lot of counter benefits. So we have cards like Ardent Scales, we have Branching Evolutions, the Ozolith can get some counters on it when we sacrifice something. Vorinclex can double up on our counters here. And we have a handful of more. Unnatural Growth can double the power, which can kind of get nuts. And after our attack step, we still have the double up power, so we can easily sacrifice something if we have Minsc on the field and deal tons of damage. I have Dollhouse of Horrors in here because we have a lot of like utility creatures that I think are pretty good, like Solemn here. Llanowar Elves always. The Paradise Druid, basically just get our like our mana dorks to keep them up and stuff. Evolution Sage can proliferate. We have a lot of protection spells too, with Scale Shield, a new Baldur's Gate card that gives our permanents hexproof and indestructible. And we can seek a creature card if the opponent has cast a spell with mana value 3 or less this turn, which can net us a card, which is nice. Kodama can get us land on the field, since giving our creatures counters can swing in over our opponent's creatures, and even if we attack them for 1 damage, we get a land out of it, so that's nice. Let's see, I got some of the new cards in here. Moon Druid, I don't know how bad this card is, but the bearer side of it gives your creatures +1/+1, and they gives their creatures trample, which is nice with Minsc, because to do the +1 on Minsc, you have to have a targeted creature that has trample or haste. So this is a way to give your whole board trample if that doesn't already. And then the red side, whenever it specializes our attacks, we can create a 2/2 green wolf creature token, which can net us, which can start filling up our board, making it go wide with blockers and whatnot, which is nice too. Let's see what else. Goblin here, I think this is a must-have in any rule deck. Makes all your red and green spells cost 1 less. Same with Cabaretti Rebels. It's just easy value. Honestly, this is a pretty nutty card, and it seems like from what I hear from people that play Standard, this card's pretty good, if not like too good. So definitely running that for as long as we can. See, got God of Destiny here too. Just a good body, can do a little bit of graveyard hate if we need to. Rat Hard can get us lands off the top if we're hurting. Riven the Rot Wilds gives our creatures Riot when they come in, which is nice. Can either put a counter on, which is what we need or definitely want to do, or it can give our creatures haste if we need it. But yeah, that's the gist of the deck. There's probably some things we can change, I'm sure. Please feel free to tell me in the comments what you would want to add or see different. I know some people run mask wood, and maybe we should add mask wood in here while we can, because it will make every creature a hamster, and that means anytime we sacrifice a creature with Minsc -2, we'll also draw a card. Oh, never mind, we do have max wood. Okay, I'm done. Alright, it's been a while since I made this deck. I make a ton of decks at once, and then I just kind of go through them throughout the weeks. Let's see. But yeah, alright, let's get into a few games. Alright. Going up against Corbold, this can be a so-so match, but Cabaretti's pretty nice as long as they don't have Sage in their opening here. Paradise Druid's nice too. Let's go ahead and play our tap plan here. If we can get some open mana, we can protect Rebels from anything for a little bit. We'll get a goat token when that thing dies. So I think next turn we go for Cabaretti. And probably the turn after we might go for Gongoli if Cabaret is still in the field. So they probably swing in here. Yep, we definitely ain't gonna block. Roots Uprising's good. So now we just hold back. If they do try to get rid of it, we can tap Paradise Druid to protect it. Honestly, I kind of do want them to try, just to get rid of some more cards in their hand. See, looks like they're missing green. So, looks like they're just gonna swing in here. Just with one, though. Dispute. Make a few tokens. They have another land. Yep, so Corbold's probably coming down next turn. Definitely coming down next turn. How big? Corbett's a 4. We can get rid of their whole board with Storm's Wrath. So, let's do this first.
We will break evil's bones. Unless it's boneless. Then, we smush it.
So, they can get rid of Minsc here if they really want to. But I feel like they're just gonna play Corbold, yeah. Sacrifice a goat. They probably won't swing in with Palin. Okay, they don't swing in at all, that's good. So we can actually get rid of Corbold. So they probably won't block, but I also don't want to really risk it. So that's -2. Sacrifice a hamster. Deal 4 to Corbold. Draw 4 cards. Play a forest. Storm's Wrath is also going to kill Minsc, but just have to do it.
I don't like defeat.
Back in our hand.
It's like eating troll ears.
So now they're back to 4 lands. Coldfort costs more, and now they have no treasures to sacrifice. We'll get rid of. We'll get rid of Invigorating Experience. At least Fury can be a good way, since we have Thud in our hand. Alright, so we're gonna make a treasure token here. Get the drone goalie. Play out Besiege on. It's a land. Alright. So, next to Cabarettis, we have a full board and like with just 2 creatures. The card's honestly nuts. It's honestly the first time I've been able to actually use the enchantment since getting it, because most people just destroy it immediately. So now we can replay Minsc next turn, probably, if not Great Hinge. They can swing in with Organist if they really want to, but it doesn't really matter. We can also do a Unleash Fury Thud. Rather than not get Sedgewood. So, let's see how we can do this. So we'll go for Group. So we'll draw a card, gets our creatures trample. And we will swing in Othis. See if they block. So they go down to 16. We double up Kothis, make it a 10. Then sack it. So it's probably not a good idea to do it just yet, but we're close to being able to. So we'll just play Great Hinge. Ozolith. Set up for next turn. So Bootlegger Staffs, but that's really not going to do anything for him. I think Bootlegger Staffs is not a good card. I think it requires too much mana to invest in for it to actually pay off. Heartless Axe, whatever. So they can swing in with, I guess not. So, get that. We will swing in with God of Destiny. Double power of a creature, sacrifice a creature, deals damage equal to creature's power. So, yep. Going up against Ladratha. That can be a pretty annoying deck. Cultivate in our hand, which ain't bad. I think we can keep this. Try to get to Minsc and Boo a little quicker. Play Mountain. Signets, they're ramping too. That's great to see. Off there's a 6/6. Like Rockville, Cultivate, Plains, Mountain. Looks like they're going to keep playing nothing for now, which is good. Means we can at least get a Minx on the field with the hamster. With Boo. Getting their lands.
Boo and I are
Glad they
ready
don't have
to
a
rumble!
wash away. Also, is the voice actor for Minx here? Is it Pete? Like Mickey Mouse, like Goofy and all that? Sounds so familiar, but I cannot remember where it's for the voice actor. So, we have a lot of options next turn. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind sacrificing. Guess we're just gonna get a hamster back. We could even harmonize if we really want to. See, maybe we should. How many cards do we have? We have 6, so let's just hold on to it for now. We'll have to toss 2 cards. I guess we could have also got a couple cards that we could accident something with too. My bad. Luckily they're going really slow, so there's nothing really to worry about here yet. And we have ambush to get rid of Muldrotha. So if they want to do another Demon Disciple thing, they have to play Muldrotha. Kind of hope they do, that means they're tapped out. Alright, so assuming they're going to try and destroy our token.
About to end. Hope you're ready.
Okay, they're not. That's fine, we can get rid of Nebraska.
Flatter yourself.
Let's go ahead and harmonize. See what we get. Play Goblin. Alright. Going up against Timeout. Could be interesting. Exponential growth can be a good way to one-shot in a single turn. But maybe we'll keep. Llanowar Elves. Guardian Project, so we're doing pretty decent. Timeout can be kind of slow, and I think hit slow decks we are really good because Boo can get very big very quick. So play whatever that is, Scale, Nurture. Play this out on red. Play out Minx.
I've got one butt-kicking foot, so everyone for
Swing it.
bigger is always better.
I wonder if we have a lethal next turn with exponential growth. So we can double our attack power twice next turn. But or maybe it's once. I still don't know how these double X cards work. So get sacrifice. So dragon. So yeah. Definitely gonna get rid of that.
Dare you attack my hamster?
Unnatural growth, on the other hand. Very good. Still, I think I'd rather play it safe. I don't want them to make their dragons any cheaper. And that's all it took. Alright, going up against Nero this time. Okay, have a decent hand. Cultivate, Sacred Sanctuary. Burst Fire Elemental is pretty good. Cultivate. Definitely get Burst Fire a lot bigger next turn. Cultivate. Right down. Next turn we can play Minsc. Gotta be ready. Fine, I think they're going to be too slow for us.
Minsc and Boo at your service.
Pretty much have lethal next turn anyways, because we can probably equip Belt with the Giant. What's this do?
He told me I would
Card
find
a
you.
card,
Here.
so nothing
Come
that's
to
going to
me.
hurt us. Chewy. We could even go for Gold Span. But this is funner. That's what, turn 4, turn 5? Alright, going up against Rafine. Got Cabaretti, which is nice. Ooh, yeah, this is actually a pretty good hand here. With another Wilds, Sacred Sanctuary. Just gotta hope none of it gets countered too quick. Go for Gone Girly next turn. Use a non-creature, non-land. That is fine. Go for Grumgully here. As long as Goblin stays on the field, we can so if we -2, wouldn't be able to get rid of anything yet. I'll just get rid of Minsc next turn regardless. Sucks, but I think we have to get rid of Gongoli. Go freebooter. I'll still get rid of. Maybe just attack.
Magic? Ha! We have muscle.
And we can just replay Minsc eventually. Hey, wipe this whole board. You still get a hamster token. So that didn't really do anything. Play off Maskwood, just because that can make us some changelings. So, sacrifice a hamster. Get rid of Archon. Draw some cards. Play Dollhouse and get back Goblin or any of our other creatures. Baneslayer. Let's see. Let's get back Goblin. So we probably lose here. So let's just make our hamster gigantic.
Teamwork is strength.
We'll probably harmonize.
Look at us. We are tough.
Amber Cleave will be good here. So we can exponential growth for quite a bit. See if they have any triggers, doesn't seem like it. So we can do this, what, twice? Want to get rid of Baneslayer. Let's attack in. We can hit for 12 if we want. Maybe we should. Yeah, let's do that. Or actually 14, forget Amber Cleave buffs too. We'll put a counter on Goblin here. Unleash Fury, that's gonna be size it. Even with Baneslayer. So surprised they should get Baneslayer back as a blocker. So now we just win. Pretty much just win. Yeah. I guess they felt it. Just so with everything else we have on our board, we could also just bring back some stuff too.